Welcome the warden, community, neighboring areas of Windy. You're most welcome to this function for the HUGO improvement all over Somalia.
Exciting, all the equipment's arriving, and as you can see there's a lot of it, and we're going to be giving it out to the HUGO volunteers shortly. I didn't get that one.
The director of Uganda to share, talk to the HUGO members and the team. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Viva Uganda!
Viva, viva!
Viva Uganda!
This is include Kanungu, Rubanda and Kisoro district. In regard to earlier mention of the beauty and the resources we have in this park, we have the mountain gorillas. This is within the area close to the Virunga landscape. The landscape is so unique that we have mountain gorillas here in Windy, we have mountain gorillas in Mugainga, and we have mountain gorillas in the Volcanoes National Park in Rwanda, and then the Virunga National Park in DRC. So these three areas, actually the three countries, are the only countries in this world where you will find the mountain gorillas. The habituation of these gorillas started immediately after the gazettement of this park. The habituation was purposely done to start tourism activities so that this place, this park here, the profile of the protected area is raised so that as people get benefits out of tourism, as the people from outside come to visit this place, then this park should be well protected to protect all that beauty and those benefits that are accrued from the park. Yeah, and in that, park management at that time thought that they need to be a mitigation measure to stop that, because if people continue losing their crops, then they will develop there will be actually an animosity or poor relationships between the communities and the park management, which wasn't so good for the welfare or for the being of the mountain gorillas. So what was thought was they should have a group which should be able to step in between the humans, the who are humans, but who should be acting as a bridge, who should be actually in the middle of park management and the gorillas. And who are the EU people? The HUGO members. The HUGO members were founded in 1984. It kept expanding through 1998. And in brief, HUGO means the Human Gorilla Conflict Resolution Organization. And this is how it has been operating. These people were identified among you people. They were identified from the communities neighboring, the parishes neighboring the park. They are our eye. Some of them are from remote areas, and whenever there's any problem, we provide some tangible benefits to these groups. They are voluntary, they are not paid, and yet they have to sacrifice a lot to do this work without payment. So we are looking at, if possible, if for example we have a project, one big project, like for a parish, we give them a project, and we know if this project is done properly, it can be able to get money that will be able to support these communities.
And of course the forests that they belong to and that they are home in are also home to very many other species. So although you're protecting the mountain gorillas primarily by doing that work and protecting the forests, of course, you're protecting so many other forms of life. You are the guardians to one of the most incredible species on our planet. And I want you to feel proud of the work that you do. And I want to thank you on behalf of Viva for doing it. You all know the mountain gorillas are one of our closest relatives. For the world, they are a symbol of natural beauty, the beauty of Uganda. They're also, though, more than that, they're a beacon of hope to the world. That through your work, all of your work, you can bring back a species on the brink of extinction. And the whole world is watching you. Literally, that is how important you are. After my first visit to the Windy, where I saw the gorillas myself, which you just mentioned, obviously it had a huge impact on me, and I was told about the work that you, HUGO, are doing. And I spoke to Nelson and asked how can Viva help? And here we are today.
Every gorilla that you protect is a win for wildlife. It's a victory for conservation, and it's a true gift for future generations. I know that your work is not easy, and it is appreciated by so many people across the world. What you are fighting for is a future where wildlife can be safe and be free. A future where we don't need to protect the gorillas anymore, because we all have advanced in our understanding of how important wildlife is. Because remember, if the world continues to destroy wildlife in the way that it is today, humanity will be lost, because we as a species cannot survive without healthy ecosystems. We cannot grow food, our forests would die, and the oceans will collapse. And how could we live in a world like that? So you are part of fighting back for something better, for something good, for something kind, and at its heart, something wise. You are an example of the way forward. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You have given me hope. Hope for our future. in which future generations can inherit a world where nature doesn't hang on for survival, but it thrives. Thank you for giving me, Viva, and the world this hope. Thank you.
And again, we thank you, Viva members.
Thank our visitors from Viva Uganda for coming over and delivering support of equipment to our HUGO members. We have, at the park, we are very grateful for this support, and I can pledge that this support is going to be used properly to ensure that the conflicts between the park and gorillas and the human beings are very, very reduced. As you could be aware, HUGO members have been working with us since 1994, and they were created in order to reduce the conflicts which lead into bad interaction with the humans and gorillas. So these members, or the members of HUGO members, who are constituted from the parishes around the park, that basically make up the range of the gorillas, help in herding the gorillas back to the park whenever they come out. The habituation is definitely when the gorillas get habituated to human beings, they will always follow where human beings live because they are no longer fearing, and because of that they always find ways into gardens in some cases. So when this happens, the HUGO members were constituted and they are trained in a way that they should be able to herd these gorillas back to the park. Before, we used to have a challenge of crippling these members so that we increase on their capability to be able to scare away or send back these animals back to the park without causing any problem. And as you could see, the weather here is so bad in a way that it's raining all the time, especially in the wet season. So it's very difficult. And at times these animals come out of the park during rainy season because there is food everywhere, there's green lush everywhere. So gorillas come out, and when they come out, these people would fail to chase them back because of lack of equipment. And these equipment we have received this morning, which are in form of gumboots, tents, torches, rain gears, then warm jackets, and food bottles, and then water bottles are really going to help these people to be able to spend longer time in the park while herding back these animals back to the park. So we are thankful to Viva Uganda. We are thankful to the coordinator of Viva Uganda UK, Madam Juliet, who has come and joined hand with the Viva Uganda officials who are based in Kampala, Uganda. We are really so much thankful for this support, and we look forward to collaborating with them in the area of protecting gorillas and ensuring that we act as defenders of the gorillas. Some of the activities we do in assuring that these community members are able to do their work is training. We train them on topics like animal behavior. We want them to know the behavior of the mountain gorillas so that when they are herding them back to the park, they know they are able to interpret their behaviors. Like if it makes a sound, a certain vocal sound, a HUGO member should be able to interpret its meaning. And when it does certain actions like charging, then a HUGO member should be able to know how to overcome such. So in a way that the herding of the gorillas back to the park does not endanger the gorillas, but also the gorillas don't endanger the people who are doing that exercise. And it's out of this training that we've never had any experience. We have never experienced any accident coming out of such kind of thing. So we need really to also ensure that we sustain this training to, for example, new members who are coming in, who are joining, because as the range of the gorillas is increasing, we also expand on the number of recruiting the HUGO members. So the training should go hand in hand with the expansion of the range and the need created by the ranging pattern of the gorillas. I thank you.
1991, but before that it was a forest reserve for quite a number of years. It covers an area of 321 square kilometers, and it is located in the southwestern part of this country, Uganda, having a very small part of it extending into Democratic Republic of Congo, and in Congo it is being conserved as Sarambwe Forest Reserve. In 1993, we started tourism activities. That was after taking 2 years habituating the first families of gorillas. Then in 1994, Windy was put on the list of the World Heritage Sites due to its uniqueness in biodiversity, especially having 3 great apes. Those are the chimpanzees, the mountain gorillas, and the humans. They all live together and in harmony. Currently, we do offer a number of tourism products. We do gorilla tracking, gorilla habituation experience, forest nature walks, research and conservation education, bird watching, as well as the Batwa or the Pygmies forest experience. I talked of the humans also living together in this forest with other wildlife, so I was meaning the Batwa or the Pygmies. But it could not be possible to conserve them together with other wildlife. Therefore, they were promised to leave the forest. Currently, they are living in the communities together with other people, now practicing some other activities like subsistence farming for them to survive on. But they could solely depend on the forest, using the resources as food. Then they could use the resources to construct temporary shelter for them to live in. We allow them to go with visitors in the forest, and they demonstrate for them how they could manage their life in the forest. You allow me to talk much about gorilla tracking because I know it is what most of us have come for this morning. The population of mountain gorillas, according to the last census that we conducted in 2018, was found to be 1,063, and we find them in two separate habitats. That is here in Windy, where we counted 459 individuals. Then the other population is in the Virunga Conservation Area, which spreads across the boundaries of 3 countries. That is Uganda, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Rwanda. And in that one conservation area, in each country it has been protected as a national park. We have Mugahinga Gorilla National Park on the Ugandan side, the Volcanoes National Park on the side of Rwanda, and we also have the Virunga National Park on the side of the Democratic Republic of Congo. So that is where we counted around 604 mountain gorillas. This gives a total of around 1,063. But we hope the population to have increased because we are registering a good number of births, much as some deaths are also being registered, but the births are higher. That is an indication that the population is increasing. I therefore would like to thank you for the support that you bring in. When you pay for a permit to go and see these gorillas, more effort is contributed from our all conservation partners such that the population continues to grow. About 60% of this population is habituated and they live in families ranging from 2. But the largest family that has ever been recorded here in Windy had around 35 individuals, but due to it having many silverbacks, so it ended up splitting. Therefore, we have got some other families that have come out from that one family, but we have also habituated more other families. So the families that you'll be visiting today are already habituated. And this activity of gorilla tracking is a bit challenging. It ranges from being a short day tracking. You can walk for 5 to 15 minutes walk to gorillas, and sometimes you can have the whole day walk to the gorillas. But to ease the walk, we send the trackers, the ranger trackers, to go and look for gorillas. They wake up early at 6 a.m. They start following the trails such that after locating the gorillas, they keep on communicating to you on cell phones so that you can easily get to the gorillas. But anything can happen. You can either have a long walk or a shorter walk. Therefore, you are required to have the following items to prepare for any walk that will come out. One is the packed lunch and drinking water that you need to use, especially while hiking. You need to be taking water so that you keep strong. Then you also need a rain jacket, because this is a tropical rainforest. It can rain anytime. You also need a walking stick to help you, especially while hiking on hills and sloping down the hills. Some surfaces in the forest are slippery, some places are muddy. We have swamps and rivers to cross. So the walking stick will help you in moving through all such difficult places. Then you also need long sleeved clothing and preferably the hand gloves for the stinging nettles and thick vegetation in the forest. But if you don't have the hand gloves, your lead guides will be in position to show you those plants that you are not supposed to touch with bare skin. Meanwhile, I would also like to introduce to you the porters. These are community members, strong boys and ladies who have been born and have grown up from areas around this national park. They come here every morning ready to be hired. They provide a service by carrying your backpacks. In addition to that, they will also be giving you a hand to either pull you or push you through all such places where you cannot be able to support yourself, so that you go through the whole activity successfully. If you take one, you will pay him or her $20 US, $20 USA, or you can pay its equivalent in either Ugandan currency, UK pounds, euros, or any other currency that can be exchanged here in Uganda.
All right, good luck and see you later. Okay, so let's move on. All right, so follow me. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Mary Travers. He's coming now.
working, you want to smell it. And then others are climbing there. It's popping everywhere.
Do you have your glasses?
Yeah. See this right there? Yeah, very many hiding just down there.
Are they very afraid of him? Oh, look who's there. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Hi. You're very pretty. You're very pretty. Yes, you are. What do you think? You want me?
Just right down the ground here. I see that one here. Yeah. It's right inside.
Yeah, there's a monkey. That is a monkey. Hey. Oh, he's dead young. Township and it's not far, but so usually that one has the most beauties as far as tribes.
I mean, that's pretty awesome. That's
Isn't that amazing? Oh, yeah, it was.
Virunga, that's where now you have Raiga National Park, we have volcanoes, Rwanda, the Virunga, the Congo. These gorillas on that side there, they move to where they wish to go. So you find some one group from Congo will cross to Ugandan side, and then now from there will proceed up to Rwanda and then turns back to Congo. Or sometimes you'll find it starts from Rwanda, it comes to Uganda, it goes to Congo, it goes back. Or when it comes to Uganda, it goes back to Rwanda like that. So for them, they move to where they wish to go. We don't stop them. So they just, that's why we call that area as the Virunga Conservation Area, because those gorillas there, they move to where they wish to go. And the movement of these animals is always being determined by availability of food in the place or the food of their interest. So if they say that no, let's move their side, they have to move. It's the leader to decide where to go next. So they have to move. So for them, there is no need to ask them passport or this. So they just go where they just cross. So now they have known the advantage of conserving the forest and the animals like that. So that's why the number of poaching has reduced because of that. If one is pregnant, because naturally they have big berries and they eat a lot. The mature gorilla eats up to 25 kilograms of this forage in a day. So which a human being can eat like even a full man or more. So they eat one in a day. So it is very hard. And sometimes, well, we always do say that if one is pregnant, you see the breast size increases, and then the female will be moving a week behind, and most times be lying down. That's when we get to know that this lady is pregnant like that. And always now when they see the breast size increasing, she's having all those signs. It doesn't take more than a month for her to give birth. Okay, well, right now the team of the trackers, they have not located the family for us, and well, they're still trying to move up and down to locate the family. And well, we are going to keep on walking because there is a point where they've told me where we reach. Once we reach that point, we first have to first call them again to see how they're doing.
How much do the fathers weigh normally?
Well, the gorillas, they have different age, different weight. Well, females they weigh up to 110, and then males they go up to 200 kgs. That's around 400 pounds. And males are bigger than the females. Females are small, so the males are much bigger than the females.
Do the females live longer than the males?
Yeah. Females live longer than the males. Why? Because men are involved in the fighting, the planning for the family, and then others due to as a result of defending the family, because if under attack by another group or by another male, so in that process, the other one might end up injuring you, and then which can cause the death of the gola like that. Others sometimes even they end up getting injuries which now do affect them, where you find someone even start limping. Walking becomes very hard, and then cannot move, even look for enough food for it like that. So sometimes they end up dying of hunger like that. And we don't know why. Most of these golas are now these days producing females. And according to 2018 census, we have 1,063 mountain gorillas here, of which 406 they are in Virunga, that is being shared by Uganda, Rwanda, and Congo. Please be careful with the caterpillar there.
Oh, it's so funny. Well, we got it, but it was like fuzzy.
Yeah.
It was allowing us to watch it, but we couldn't see too much. Yeah. It's better than the constant circles.
Okay, now this is a communication from the trackers, and they have located the family for us, and we are going to take this trail to walk to where they are with the gorillas. And well, this is a trail which takes us to the waterfall. This is the upper trail. The lower trail we left it behind. So we are going to walk here, and as we walk, we have 3 weak branches, bridges. When we reach there, please, carefully, as we shall be crossing those wooden bridges.
So we're here in an incredible ancient forest trying to find the mountain gorillas, who so far are being a little bit elusive, but hopefully we'll be able to see them soon. Very exciting.
Aw. Yeah. Where am I gonna go next?
It's full. It's gonna take a break.
Taking a nappy.
So we have 30 minutes to say bye to them. Some of you can come down here.
Save it for later. Hey, Grizzly, you?
Yeah, no. I'll
That
give
is
you
so
a few.
funny. She's so funny.
So how's your arm, buddy?
Cruise on.
Julie.
Oh, Julie, you're here. No,
Julie.
it's okay. Oh. Let me trade with him.
Just living your life.
Ready? Here you go. Right there. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because you can't tell people how close you really are to. It's in a photo.
I feel a sense of, how do I put it, peace, calm, happiness. It's like an elevation, a feeling. It's really something very special to me. It was a long trek here. Yeah, it was challenging. It took, I think we were several hours actually before we got here. And it's through very thick, dense forest, which is incredibly stunning. It's so beautiful here. Just imagine all the life that this forest supports. It's dripping in life. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
He knows that the show is done. Said, okay, so we are going to try the other side gently. Let others follow up.
I don't know if you want to
Let others follow Lawrence and George up. Okay. The other way is open. You know each other, though.
We're in it together now.
Can you see the baby? See the baby now? Yeah. The baby is sleeping. Yeah.
So precious.
That must be close.
So hot and move.
So you want to get up here? It's a pretty good view.
That's what I was thinking.
It is a silverback, right?
Wow, what a picture. Yeah, I got him. I got him coming over.
I'm sorry.
You were such a nice gentleman.
Now please don't get scared, you just try to move looking for food. Just keep where you are. When you run, you become the next target.
It's so tiny on the side.
You just see the head. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you.
Let's see the little space.
Daddy grip or pocket in there.
Thank you. Mommy, you're very kind. Thank you.
I'll make it the baby.
What's your name? What's the baby's name? You don't care. Thank you so much. This is so nice of you.
The 9 months after they can start now digesting it.
You are beautiful. Yes, you are. You're very kind to a lot of people. Yes, you are. Thank you so much. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, look at this silver one. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, hungry boy. But I like you. You're my dog. You're my dog. I like you.
Look, she's holding it with her toes.
Yeah, just holding the tree down.
Closest to us. See the toes?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Thank you.
What are we looking at? What's happening?
She's holding the tree.
Okay, let's take it that way, come back from the dollars and how was the experience?
Very cool.
Well, that's how we could try our level best to open them for you. And then from here, we are going to move in a different direction, but still we shall join with the main trail which we came with. And well, I know time has gone, we were supposed to have our lunch, but since the ground is wet, well, I'll request you to first hold on. Where we get a good spot, that's where we shall sit and have our lunch. Otherwise, for those who wish to drink water, please feel free to do that. And well, we are going to leave now the team of the trackers here, who are going to still continue their work for further monitoring, who are not going to come with us again to see where these animals would wish to go, such that tomorrow it becomes easier for them to locate for them.
Sarawak Japan. More good.